Okay, so this is the first match I was going to show. Through this, I'm going to show you my thought process going through and see what other people think. This is how I do it. It's like relatively successful, so the setup I have is long jump, down range, and observant. Like to move. I like to get that extra bit of damage in with my ranged weapons, and that observant, like spotter sort of thing. I can be able to see footprints going through the jungle, so I can see if like some little random dudes just running through the brush, or if I can follow them easier. And everyone muds up, so I want to see them slightly too. So right at the beginning, I'm just gonna leap like a flea and jump to the center of the map, and pretty much just what I could just be moving through the trees and stuff like that, but I find it just much faster and just go in a straight line and just jump. I just want to get to the center of the map, and I like to throw motion trackers in high traffic areas, such as like this building right here. I'll throw one in there, and anywhere else that usually fire teams visit, such as in this one, it's usually the big warehouses, the other installations out here, and stuff like that. But it's all totally mission dependent. It's just guesswork at this point. So right now I'm just trying to find noises, target isolation stuff. I try not to use it too early, because every single fire team person is just going to look down at their feet right at the beginning of the match and just mud up. That's just how it's going to be and how it always will be. Sometimes they don't. Most of the time they do, though, so I just save it. It's better just to save for later. At least a little bit later. Eventually they kind of just forget about doing it, and it's much easier to find them afterwards. So I hear noises at this point. I'm pretty sure, like I hear gunshots and stuff like that. I kind of forget what direction they were. It was kind of hard to tell. And I think it sounded like over at that warehouse, because they stopped for a minute, and it's just like, oh, I'll just go check just in case. And as far as stealth goes, I do like to just use the camo, such as this map. I use the camo when I'm on top of the warehouses sometimes, if I know that they're possibly around. I try and stay as hidden from them as much as possible, so I'll do a lot of movement around. And I also won't try and set off the alarms from the AI. I don't like them knowing kind of where I'm at, because if they know the general direction where I'm at, they're going to be looking up, and if I can't get that element of surprise right at the beginning, for me at least, it makes it a little bit difficult, because then they kind of know the gist of what I'm doing. So I got a nice tasty boy on target isolation over here, so I'm just going over here and bonking my head on top of the tree. And then jump up here, and there's some boys I can get. And so the first thing I'm just going to do is just start putting out arrows. I still want them to guess where I'm at, and it's really hard if you're not trying to really pay attention. Spot the pred when he's using his bow. I get a nice first headshot on that one. That was I wasn't intending that, but that was amazing. What I'm doing now is I'm just going to save it Private Ryan this guy, and just let him be bait. Let people come and try and save him, and I'll try and just damage them. Because main thing I want to do right now is just, I want to put damage on them. I want them to use their meds so that they don't have it later on. I want them to feel pressured and have to always like search for other things rather than search for their main objective. Because they made it a little bit harder to find some meds and stuff, so that's a bonus for me. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue circling around them, just hitting them with the bow, and now they're starting to kind of like get behind hard cover, like these cars and stuff, so I'm actually going to pull out the plasma caster to kind of just do that splash damage. I will just shoot that once and pretty much just move instantly. I don't like to sit around with the plasma caster because it's too easy to track me back to where I was. Because if I just stay in one spot at this point, they're just going to keep shooting me down. I need that health to keep pressure on them constantly, because the more I leave to have to heal, the more time they have to complete their objective. So I threw audio decoys out because I kind of got behind a hardcover, and Usually when they completely lose track of you, they sometimes like think like, oh, well, he's still on top of that cliff or that building or something. I'll throw the audio decoys out to kind of think that I just keep moving, which I usually do. Not in this instance, but that's the point of just me just constantly moving, because then they're expecting me to be everywhere. Because if I just don't move a whole lot and I throw out audio decoys, it seems a bit odd. At least if I'm a fire team guy and there's a dude that's hardly moving and then all of a sudden there's decoys around, it's like, no, that's not right. So I lose them here for a couple seconds. It's like, I thought they were over here. And then there they are. So I recognize the mission that they're doing. I actually did in this one, where it's that oil tanker where the choppers have to come in and they're going to grab it. So right now I know that they're going to be there for a long time, so now this is my point where I'm just going to be like, I'm just going to throw out as much damage as possible. There's going to be no stealth involved at this point. I'm in a really advantageous spot and I'm just going to mow you down. So I'm just going to not worry about my camo. I'm going to let my energy build back up as quick as possible for my plasma caster, and I'm just going to start just throwing them out there. I down a dude. So that's good, and that's just one. I'm not going to jump in for that, but I downed two guys. And I'm just like, I think about jumping in, and I see this the third guy back in there, and I kind of just wanted him to pick up his buddy, and I just blast his buddy back down, sadly enough. Poor guy. And so I'm just going to, I want to get this guy down, so I'm just going to do a jump and slam on this guy. He looked like he was by himself, so I was just going to go for it. Do this long claim of shame on him, because it sounded like the other guy was kind of far away, so I wasn't too worried about it. I'm worried enough, but he comes around the corner and he shoots me, so I back up and let him think I just ran away. And he tries to pick up his buddy. Too bad I'm just like right there, and I just hit him with a big plasma and just go in for that last kill. I've got enough health to fight him head on. I'm not going to worry about it. But I know in the game right here, right now, I know personally right now, because I'm recording afterwards, that there was 4 guys and I killed them all, but I claimed the one guy and I only saw 3 skulls at this point. I'm like, where's the other guy? Where is he? So a little bit too cautious, but at the same time, if I got a bunch of AI shooting at me, I'll usually back up a little bit to either take care of them or just reassess what's going on, because 10 AI can just still do a lot of damage to you, and that's a lot of unnecessary damage I don't want. Yeah, because I don't kill that last guy, because it's just like, where is he? Where's that last guy? And then it just ends. We'll show a little bit after screen here. See some scores and stuff like that, and we'll go to the next one. So this one is definitely by far like my favorite map. Yeah, not really much to say. It's just, I just like the dense jungle on it. It's the map, I like it, and I'm gonna hunt in it. So, same thing as before. I'm just gonna run in and jump into the middle of the map and throw my fucking junk around to see if I can find people quicker and keep track of them. And oh god, yeah. So, yeah, the game is slight jank, but it's good jank. I say good jank as in like the game is still a shit ton of fun, and I can tolerate that sort of thing. They're working on it. Developers are awesome, and they're working on it, and I'm totally, I'm super having fun with the game. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna throw a motion tracker over into this building. I've noticed that's a favorite little spot for the guys to go into, and also there's sometimes missions in there, so it's usually a good spot to put a motion in there. And then right now it's just like, yeah, target isolation. There's 3 juicy boys right there for the picking. Easy. I say easy, but now I gotta shoot them through all the fucking shrubbery.
There's so much fucking mosquitoes
Yeah, missed on that one. He heard an arrow plop behind him. I did see another guy kind of running around, but I wasn't sure where he was, so. Now they're going to be over here doing their thing, so now I'm just going to try and put some arrows into him. I shoot him through the brush. Yeah. Good damage right at the beginning. I couldn't see him. I was just hoping I could hit him, but that's definitely a big thing. I'm able to put shots on them before they know where I'm at, and I'm able to use the bow as like a fear weapon at the same time as damage. Little tower is kind of good to hide on. It's nice and high up, and you can see most of the place. There's like a lot more. There's a lot more hard cover and buildings to hide in right here, so it does kind of make it a little difficult to land some shots on them, or even then charge down into them and try and do some melee, because there's just way too many. He spotted me right there, so I had to get moving quick. These guys are definitely a lot harder than the last one. They were really on top of like spotting me and keeping track of me, so I had to move a lot, and I had to work a little bit. I was trying to do something with that audio decoy and just bounce it off the staircase, and then hit the side of the fucking rail right there. I'm just having all sorts of trouble getting where I need to be. I did a big circle. I kind of got them all in different places, so I kind of can pick and choose on different people, because if you move around enough, I think, at least in my opinion, if you move around enough, they're all going to kind of be wondering where you're at, so they're all going to be choosing different kinds of cover. They won't all be on the same sides of like cover. They'll be moving around more, and that, you know, just brings them out a bit more. And that was a nice down right there, good headshot. I'm just gonna, he's just crawling away. I wasn't really any other dudes, and they're already hard enough. I want to do a little bit of damage to him just so that I can get a guy to maybe run out. And he does. He tries to save him and put damage on him, and I'm just gonna boogie. Because they're doing a lot of damage to me right now, and that's not what I want. So right now, yeah, I'm just looking for a boar. That's why I was doing that, because you can see him now. Slice this boy up. Get some fresh ham. Yeah, because I gotta try and get back in there as quick as possible. Because if the moment that I start, I think another thing too is that if they know that they're hurting the predator, and they keep chasing him away, I think that builds confidence in them, and that just makes them either chase you or they really work on the mission a lot harder. As long as you are keeping lots of pressure, from what I've noticed, and you're doing damage to them, they're spending their time looking for health packs and ammo and shit, rather than trying to just, you know, complete the mission. Use a smart disc. I hate using this thing. It's like eventually I'll get good at it, but until then I'm just gonna keep losing the thing. I just usually just fucking ignore it. I use it once and just leave it alone. I'm thinking I might just replace it with the spear, honestly, because the spear just has more utility as a throw weapon. Get another couple little shots here. This guy, I think he pulls out his minigun. He hides behind the crane there, so I'm just gonna hit him with the plasma caster and jump around a bit. I'm losing a lot of energy, so I'm having to try and be really stealthy / trying to put damage on these guys, and they're really shooting me up. He's trying to run. I don't know. I kind of just threw that out there to kind of just make noise more than anything else, hoping to hit someone, but I couldn't really see too many guys. This guy on the bridge here. I don't know what I was thinking I could just take this guy. I could have probably just jumped on him, but he knew where I was, and I'm not 100. I think some of them have shotguns, and I don't like getting up close and personal with a shotgun. So now I'm just trying to figure out where they're probably going to be going next. Because I think a big part of it for me is that I have to constantly just improvise. on what I'm going to be doing next. So I'm going to try and figure out where they're going to be going, where they're at. I'm going to throw a motion tracker on there and throw it on there, but I unknowingly did an IQ 200 move because there's a dude right above me and I didn't notice, and I tried running up to him and I forgot to take my claws out. It was such a bad move, so I'm just going to try and just do a little bit of damage to him, chase him down hopefully, and I'm just going to peel out because there's a bunch of dudes right there. So I'm back down to half health. I'm not really want to push it too hard. I don't want to use my healing item yet because these guys are doing a lot of damage to me, and I want to get the maximum usage out of my my syringe. So I'm gonna try and go as long as I can before I have to back out of this fight with them. This good underbrush too is really, it's nice to shoot arrows through because it's like impossible to fucking see you in it, but at the same time it's really fucking hard to see them. So my idea right now is I want to pounce them. I want to just do a smash on them. But I'm not getting any good angles, so I'm having to move around a bit more. See if I can find a good spot. Bounce off some trees. Like, I picture that scene from George of the Jungle. And then he's like swinging, he just slams into the side of a tree. Yeah, so they're running through the middle of the woods right now. Here's my, I'm trying to plan good timing for a slam. And boom! Direct hit, and I'm just gonna bail. I just wanted damage, that's all I want. Just put damage on them. So I got energy overloaded. I can't use a plasma caster or anything. So it is kind of like one of those, just like, either you're gonna go in and try and kill a dude, or you're just gonna go in, deal some damage, and then just jump back out. Re-engage them later, because I'm just gonna get shot up and I'm already at quarter health or third health. Trying to find them now. I'm kind of looking for a boar at the same time too. So if I can find that, that'd be nice. It'd be really quick. But right now I'm just trying to relocate them, figure out what they're doing. I'm kind of confused if they're either trying to go into the ruins or go into this compound, because the mission areas are so close to each other that sometimes it's a little confusing. See him kill that AI. And just absolutely clothesline him. I was thinking about jumping in there, but it was way too far, and I saw his buddy starting to run up. So I'm gonna do what I do best and let them try and pick him up and then shoot them. He's gonna try and crawl back in, and well, if he gets back inside, he's just gonna get back up. And honestly, I don't want him to come back. So I kind of went with the decision: if I'm gonna waste their time some more, I'm gonna make them try and call in reinforcements if they want. So now it's getting to the point where I have to decide if I want to heal or not, and keep on them. I probably should have healed a little bit sooner. It probably would have been a better decision, but I was kind of just like, I was seeing them moving quick. They're going through. I thought this was a dude mudding up because he was crouching down. Ends up it was just an AI, so my bad. I probably could have just heat visioned real quick to see if it was a guy, but gave my position away. At least I wasn't sure where they were at this time, which looked like they were just gone, so I was already here. Might as well pick up this claim. Yeah, so I kind of lost track of them for a minute here. Because it's like, I don't know why they came over here. I guess there's something in the ruins. And they didn't really stick around that long, so that's why it kind of confused me. And then yeah, I saw that they were running way the hell over there, and it's just like, it's more than likely chopper-ish sort of things, or the reinforcement beacon. But I wasn't sure, so nice tasty boar here. He just happened to be in my path, so I might as well just obliterate him. And then, yeah, so now they got the reinforcements. Now there's 4 of them back, and I've got full health, and they got a chopper. So now it's just down to the point is, can I kill can I just take like a few before they get up there? So now this is just me trying to be super aggressive and just jump around, throw as much damage as I can with the plasma caster. I'm not gonna jump down there. I've seen a lot of predators, they'll just go down and just throw their life at the guys at the chopper and try and just melee them for like maybe hoping that they can just down all 4 really quickly. I don't like to do that. I don't like to throw away my life. I'll try and pick off a few guys before they can get to the chopper, and if 1 or 2 escapes, that's fine. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm after the points, and you know, at the same time I'm trying to give the fire team a good time. I don't want to just be like ending matches in 3 minutes, or just bum rushing in and then just dying just because it didn't work the first time or something like that. So yeah, right now I took so much damage that I had to back up a little bit. I did down a few dudes and some of them escaped, but you know what, that was still a good game. I liked it. It was well fought, hard fought, and they put quite a bit of damage on me. So that is my thoughts on how I play Praed, and I'll probably post some other stuff, probably just like for fun stuff, but this one was just kind of like a, you know, pseudo just gameplay / just how I do things, and probably way too informative for stuff that probably everyone's already seen what everything is on this game. So until next time, if you have the game, please enjoy. Message me, like, if you want to like play. I might like actually be able to. I do have a Discord and stuff, and I can invite you over to it if you want to play games. And until next time, have a good one.